As knowledge increases, wonder deepens. A quote by Charles Morgan. Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Syazwina Amani SM. I'm a Form 4 student from Sekolah Menengah Sains Kota Tinggi, with the school code being JA3050. I'll be talking about a non-fiction book that bridges the gap between the technicalities of math and simple enjoyment, entitled Alex's Adventure in Numberland, published by Bloomsbury Publishing. This 448-page book, written by Alex Bellows, who is a former foreign correspondent in Rio de Janeiro for a London newspaper, has caused a sensation since its first publication in 2010 by making math enjoyable. But before that, why is math not considered as enjoyable in the first place? As a student, the reason isn't all that hard to grasp. Mathematics is by far one of the most terrifying subjects in human history. Most students, no matter their academic achievement, shudder whenever mathematics is mentioned. In most cases, they find the subject to be difficult and stressful. We usually refer to this reaction as math anxiety. We tend to hear that fear stems from the unknown. Then, in order to not be afraid of something, one must get to know it. But most don't engage with mathematics because understanding it is hard. Thus, the author sets to guide the readers through the world of numbers by dissecting its origin, intricacies, and cultural relics in a joyful and non-judgmental manner, therefore providing a reassuring journey down the rabbit hole. The author recognizes their reader, especially the general reader, and makes sure to fill in any knowledge gaps by providing succinct and simple explanations in layman terms. The diagrams provided serve to increase comprehension, and it does so wonderfully, in my opinion. Like the one used to explain the construction of a Euler line and Regiomontanus's statue problem. The book is filled to the brim with interesting concepts and points of view. The topics explored range far and wide, from statistics to geometry, algebra to logarithms, and many more. Every single chapter is conveyed in careful detail, making each element lovely and dear. For instance, I personally feel that naming the first chapter as Chapter 0 is one of the author's best witted decisions. The numbering relates to the chapter itself, which tells of the origin of numbers, the motivations behind creating a number system, and the era that predates its existence. The number 0 symbolizes and emphasizes the beginning of numbers, which I find to be absolutely endearing. Another part that I found interesting is in chapter 3 itself. The chapter opens with descriptions of the Puri festival. This then transitions smoothly to a scene of the author flying to India to meet a Hindu seer who is also a proponent of nothingness. Along the way, we get to learn that the number 0 was invented in India and that nothingness is everything. Not only do we get to glimpse into another culture, we're also brought in to embrace our own uniqueness. One more aspect that I found intriguing is in the opening of the final chapter, where the author touches on the role of inclusivity in advancing math. This is where we dive straight into the world of infinity and geometry, where crochet was used as a medium to translate hyperbolic objects into reality. This insight contributed greatly to the advancement of non-Euclidean geometry, enabling us to further our understanding into the counterintuitive concept of space, yet one that is also valid and has no mathematical contradictions. Amazing if I do say so myself. All of this wouldn't be as exciting if it were not due to the author's ability to flesh out the natural wonders and joys in mathematics. This is certainly the main factor that kept me reading the book until the end. It open my worldview when learning math doesn't have to be dull or dry. It could be exquisite, even whimsical. I hope you give this book a try too. Who knows? Maybe it'll open you up to a whole new world as well. Thank you for listening. Farewell.